think he's doing somersaults all the way down the hill.
Mm.
See him? Oh, I thought you were looking at the top.
Oh, for the kids?
Yes.
You're going the wrong way.
What time is
Oh,
it?
dude, look.
All right.
Prepared for what we're about to do. Alright, so first off, let me put on a different hat for a minute. Who here has never been here before? This is your first time? A bunch of first timers? Awesome. Thank you guys for coming out. We've been doing this for 44 years now. It's a long time. Awesome. So this whole drama focuses on a time span of about 1796 through the early 1800s. And in 1796, something pretty neat happened. A gentleman by the name of Ebenezer Zane. Anybody know Ebenezer Zane? Ever heard the name? That rhymed? Right. All right. How about Zanesville? Okay. So Zanesville was named after Ebenezer Zane. Why was it named after? How did you? You're right.
Yes.
Traveling. Very good. All right. So, well, he kind of did that. He took it to another level. So, Ebenezer Zane was a colonel who was commissioned by the U.S. government to blaze a trail from Wheeling, West Virginia, down to Maysville, Kentucky. And at that time, there were not roads, right? Okay. So, if you wanted to go somewhere, right, it was very hard to even take a wagon, okay, to get very far. So, his commission was to do that. And his compensation were his choice of any 3 tracts of land. And he chose what later became known as Zanesville, Lancaster, and Chillicothe. So Lancaster's founding resulted because of his trail that he brought through this area. In fact, that trail allowed so many immigrants to pass through this area, specifically German immigrants, that at one point Lancaster had a daily newspaper written in German. So when you open your front door, you'd have to choose between the English or the German version at your doorstep. It's kind of a neat dynamic you don't think about, but pretty cool stuff. So when I say a trail, right, I mean trees, right? We left a bunch of stumps. So at the early stages of this trail, it wasn't even something you could take a wagon through. In fact, after a while of refining it, only after that were they able to get a wagon through after years. Okay. So the importance of this drama and why we focus on that is because something really cool happened in 1800 that led as a result, and that was the founding of Lancaster. 1803 is when the state of Ohio became officially a state. All right? A couple cool things about Lancaster with regards to history and actually U.S. history. Any U.S. veterans in here, past or present military? Thank you guys for your service. Really appreciate it. You're probably familiar with the Medal of Honor. Many of us are, right? Did you know that the first recipient of the Medal of Honor, the very prestigious, most prestigious U.S. military award, was given to a resident that was from Lancaster? All right. And you might have also heard that the U.S. flag, Old Glory, red, white, and blue, was designed by a resident of Lancaster. So when you think about the history and the importance that Lancaster played with all of U.S. history, it played a very significant role, and none of that would have been made possible had it not been for Zane's trace coming through here and allowing Lancaster to be founded. You had a question? So the 50 star flag. Yep, I should correct myself. 50 current use 50 star flag. Yep.
Oh, get out the deal.
That's a cool story. So a lot of important national history occurred out of Lancaster. All right. So I want to talk to you real quick about what you're about to go through. So you're going to take a step back through the skate into the year 1799, and you're going to grab a seat on a straw bale. Okay. Now this path, some people have taken strollers up. It is a hiking trail, so I do want to emphasize it is a hiking trail. The most strenuous part of this is at the very beginning. All right. So once you sit on the bale straw, and then you're dismissed to go up the trail. If you pass that apex of that part of the hill, the rest of it's downhill from there. Okay. So if you start and you decide it's not for you, you're welcome to turn back around and enjoy the rest of the village. But I just want to make sure you are aware. Questions? You do, unless you brought your hoverboard.
Look, there's a little cabin.
I'm coming.
It's on our...
You getting lost back there?
And I was getting this, I had it zoomed in on him. I couldn't get all the cabin in.
I brought Harley here and she's running out. I said, not a she wasn't big enough to honk yet. And they'd be demonstrating their stuff. She'd run right through them. Might have to walk up there from here.
To have more good neighbors in the area. The more people there are, the safer it is for people. You honestly still have some rage from your stronger communities. Think they may have finally stopped. But of course we have a lot of good friendly tribes in the area too, which we're really glad to have them. They help us out. Are y'all looking for homes in this area? Because this is an amazing place to be. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's water coming down. We've got a lot of natural resources. The goldenrod and the walnuts that I use for my dyeing of my yarn. It's been an amazing place. It's the kinds of things that I need right here. My husband will be happy. Hold on, let me get there. Joseph! Joseph! We have company. Yeah, there's more people coming across the room.
Over there.
Totally down. You heard me?
Yeah.
I didn't mean it against you.
Heard a
If I
gust
know
of
it was
wind
you, I'd
just
have been
then.
real kind.
Say it again.
Hi.
Mhm.
Group. Long journey? Yeah. Any problems? No? Well, that's good. You know, the trace hasn't always been as easy as it is right now. When you probably heard the story about Ebenezer Zane, the cut and trace. And, you know, his contract with Congress said that he only had to cut the trees down below axle height. So wagon axles could go over it. Young man, tell me what happens when 100 wagons go over the same spot. What happens to the ground? What happens to the ground? Thank you, ma'am. I'm glad you stood up for him. You get ruts, don't you? And the ruts drop the axle lower, doesn't it? So you can't get over. So what do? You get your saw or your axe and you go out and you work on that stump that you can't get over. And now the road just got better, didn't it? See how that works? So over time, the road just gets better and better because people like you are coming out. So that's pretty important. But anyhow, I'm Joseph Hunter. I was with the Virginia Militia in the Revolutionary War. And because of that, they gave me a land grant to Dorothy and I to come up into this area. This is the Ohio Territory, and they to settle this part of the area. Talk about statehood. Right down the road. If we get enough settlers, 5,000 free white males will be able to actually establish a state here. So we're working on it here. Anyhow, so you're on our homestead. We were given 640 acres, 1 square mile of land from our service because I was a captain. If you were just a soldier, you might get 120 acres. If you were a general, you might get 4 sections of land. So it all depends on your rank. But we chose this area because the fields were so fair when we came into the area. Very lush prairie ground, and it was just a great place for farming and to establish a family. So you're on our homestead. And we also brought, you met Dorotha and her sister Ruth. And we have the Fish family here that came in. It's a relatives of ours that have come in out over the trace. And we have Lindsay in the back. And she's also family too. It's small cabin, but we're a close family, okay? And you have Lucy here, and she's with her friend Evangeline. So, and Gertrude, I'm sorry, dear. I forgot about Gertrude. What would we do without Gertrude? Really?
He needs something to love.
Why was cattle important on the frontier? Yeah, you wouldn't want to eat it really right away, would you? Because you need to get what from it?
Milk.
Milk. And milk you can make what?
Butter. Cheese.
Butter. You can make butter. You can get milk. You can make cheese. Whatever. Problem with Gertrude is she's getting a little older, and she's dry.
She doesn't produce milk.
So that means I'm feeding her just as much, but I'm not getting much of a return. And food is hard to get for her. So I'm hoping someday I'll have to sell her. I don't want to sell her, but I'll have to.
Good evening, sir. Permission to enter camp. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
You are, sir?
I do apologize, but I come with a business offer.
Okay, state your business.
My name's Thomas Dunphy, sir. I represent John Fowler on the Scioto River. You might have heard of us. We're one of the larger operations.
Oh, I've heard of you.
We have about 200 or 300 head of cattle. Looking to grow that number this winter. Take them in across the Alleghenies into the East Coast this spring. You wouldn't have any be interested in selling, would you?
Oh, I might. I have a fine specimen.
So check out the shoes.
Just the one?
This week.
My good friend, that is Gertrude. That's not just the one. She is the one.
The one? What's so special about Gertrude?
Well,
She looks like every cow I've ever seen, maybe even a little poor.
yeah, thank you. Her milk is so rich it's 1/2 cream.
Well,
Usually.
that's unfortunate. That's what I'm looking for is beef cattle.
Well, that might be possible too if you give me a good price for my cow.
Well, sir, I tell you, y'all are from back east. You know the going rate's about $20 a head or $2 a hundred. Of course, I get paid $15 a month, and there's about 5 or 6 of us on the trail, so not wanting to speak too much for Mr. Fowler, I think we could still make a profit at, 10.
And what?
$10, sir.
For Gertrude?
Absolutely, back east. A team of broke down oxen would be worth only 10.
What do you think?
No.
Oh, Gertrude's worth a lot more than that.
Yes. Gertrude's worth
I'll tell you what I'll do.
10,000.
I'll tell you what I'll do. You give me $18 and that gun.
Oh, I need this gun to protect myself. Now, bearing in mind, most of the Indians have already signed the treaty. There's still some that give us issues from time to time. There's bear that I got to protect my cattle from, and cougars and
Oh, that's
bobcats
true.
even.
That's true. All right, I can
Tell
see
you
that.
what, sir, how about I do 12 and you throw in a jug of whiskey?
How about 15 and 5 pounds of cheese?
Sir, what use do I have with cheese?
You got to feed your men on the trail, don't you?
Sir, before we'd have that ate up, the bears would have us gone. I can't have such pungent things on the trail with me.
It's Gertrude. All right, I'll tell you
How
what.
about we do 13?
All right, here's the deal. This is the final deal. All right, I've got to winter Gertrude over, right? I got to feed her all winter long. She'll come back in the spring, right?
But that shouldn't be too much of a problem for you.
$1 more, $14, and she's yours next spring.
Tell you what, sir, if she's alive come next spring, I'll pay 14 for ready money if I go over there and her teeth are good.
All right, don't smile, Gertrude.
We have ourselves a deal?
We have ourselves a deal.
Good deal, sir. I'm going to go have a look at your
I
cow.
shall see you in the spring. All right? Sounds good. And the ladies. This is how, this
What?
is
I
how
think
it
that's
goes.
the guy that's in the picture.
Here.
Oh,
You deal, you barter, you negotiate whatever because you've got to survive. You've got to be able to live, right?
Uh-oh.
Well, I know, but you know.
Look over there.
Who is that? Reuben. It's okay, Reuben. Come on, come on. Oh, you're in for a treat.
Okay.
Nosy
This
neighbor.
is our local colorful character.
All right.
Reuben. Don't drive him away before you get here.
Name's Reuben Thorpe. I'm a hunter and a trapper. Probably as good as you're going to find in this neck of the woods. Yeah. I tell you, Captain Hunter and I, we fought in the Revolution together. And I've come here asking for a favor.
What do you got, Reuben?
Got bugs right now. Huh?
Kids are
Listen,
worse.
Samuel Coates, the mailman, he looked me up and he said that this was important.
It's been open.
That's what I figured. Yeah, he wouldn't know that unless he'd opened that. I'm telling you.
You take good money for him to deliver that mail.
Well, we do.
I do.
Oh,
All right, Reuben, now listen
well,
up.
okay.
Listen up. Where's your glasses anyway?
I don't have it.
You can't read
I
them.
lost them. I've got feelings, you're starting to hurt them. If I had my glasses, I could read them.
All right,
I lost them.
Let me read it for you. Don't interrupt. Oh, I don't know if he could. He still couldn't read. Okay. All right, here we go. You ready?
I've been ready.
Here's the first line.
Okay.
Legal summons.
Oh, that's legal summons?
I see a lot of raised eyebrows. That doesn't sound good, does it? By the Honorable Levi Bell. Here it goes.
He's nothing honorable about him. I know him, and there's nothing honorable about
Reuben,
him.
but he's in a position of authority, so you have to listen to what he's saying. Reuben Thorpe, due to your drunken and disorderly conduct of the Saturday last, and under the new town resolution, any person of the town found intoxicated and for such offense shall be ordered to dig one or more stumps out of the streets of New Lancaster or suffer personal chastisement.
What? Chastise? What does chastise mean?
At the whipping post.
Oh, that's not a very good choice.
That's not a good choice.
No. Digging stumps or getting whooped.
So, Reuben,
Yeah?
you are to report to the sheriff's office in New Lancaster on or before October 1st, the year of our Lord, 1799. Signed, the Honorable Levon Bell.
If you're getting it, you ain't nothing honorable about that man. I don't care.
Reuben, you don't have a choice unless you want
I thought I got that. I did have to.
unless you want to be chastised.
Is there anybody here who would like to help me dig stumps? Oh, look, I got some stump diggers here. Yeah.
They're all little stump diggers.
Yeah, I need big stump
Big ones
diggers.
want money. That's the problem.
Yeah. And then I'm telling you right now, stump digging is hard. I had to do that at times.
Well, standing at the whipping post is harder yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I've seen that done, and I don't want anything to
No,
do
you
with it.
don't.
But now, what was it? What was it? That date did you give me there?
October 1st.
October the 1st. This is what month is it?
Well, I'm looking at these sumacs over here, and they're turning purple. It's got to be late September, I would say.
If I had my glasses on, I'd probably know that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for.
Okay, all right. Okay, well then I better be getting because I don't sound like I got a whole lot of time.
Not a whole
Thank
lot
you,
of time.
Captain. Appreciate it.
All right.
You folks take care.
All right. Have fun.
And stop back in about 3 years.
You need some milk.
Here's me something. All right, listen, we're going to send you guys off. Okay, we're going to have 2 young ladies that are going to take you to your next place on the trace. You're going to go across the dam and around. And I want you to tell you this. Parents, keep your children close. We have reports of cougar, black bear in the area. I want to make sure everybody gets to your destination, okay? So stay tight, stay together, and follow these two young ladies here. Okay? Thanks for stopping by.
This was the place we canoed at.
So is this Alley Park?
Down here's where me and you fished a little bit.
That's what I thought.
Mark off chicken on your list.
I don't walk fast.
You didn't mark off the chicken.
Well, I'm trying to walk fast.
Look at that house.
Got this paper stabbing me in the back.
Huh?
Paper stabbing me in the back.
Stabbing you in the back.
Yeah.
Maybe pick on me.
Oh, we're gonna go into the woods.
It did me last time. Put you on the spotlight.
Man, they're walking barefoot on that.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember going this way last time.
What the heck?
No, we'll come out on the other side, down that big hill. Come out over that hill.
Oh, that's where you got to pull me up.
Just try not
Probably.
to hit any mud puddles.
Maybe not.
There's a dry path.
I know way I can do that anymore. Walk on the stuff.
Oh, I found this trail before.
I missed that one. Right where? Oh, I see him now.
You get him.
No.
You better leave it on.
Yeah, I think I did. It's on.
You remember that guy back there, Reuben?
Yeah?
What?
He's got a
Tell you that
squirrel.
he's a hunter and a trapper?
Oh, you got to trap that kid?
Good stacks.
Sure.
Well,
The man is ruthless. But I got my squirrel.
Missed it.
wow.
Ain't even on it.
That's dinner.
You gotta learn to look in the cameras.
Where are you all from?
Bexley.
Come on up, guys. Let's go.
Ohio refers to a river.
America.
Lancaster, Ohio.
America.
There's, yes, Ohio territory where you're not a state. We're hoping at some point to be a state, which is probably how you all got here.
Can you share some food? I'm kind of hungry.
Well, that brings me.
Territory.
Where?
Ohio District. All right.
And she says she's hungry. Now, what are we going to do with this?
Well, we only got one squirrel.
And they're not getting it. That's mine.
Come on, share.
We have gone sometimes a couple of days without any food because we couldn't find the squirrels or nothing. And one of our best hunters couldn't find anything.
Yeah, you're right.
And we came in, we're cutters off the trail. We're coming in and we're starved for 2 days. And our cook's got nothing to prepare for us. Well, we came in that third day, starved again, and our wonderful cook here had a stew that was just delicious. Oh, we just gobbled it all up. And then she told us how she got it.
You use what you have out here.
She found a dead skunk. and she cleaned all the bones off and put it in a kettle and stewed it for a couple hours with some onions and stuff, and it was delicious until she showed us that.
And
Yeah.
ladies, I will show you how to clean a skunk so it's edible, but not right now. Are you coming out here to settle, to live?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah,
no.
I guess, yeah.
We like our house. We really like our house near the.
Yeah, I live here now.
Over in.
I'm here to move in.
Pennsylvania.
We're not living here.
Yeah, we're not living here. We're just visiting from the grocery store.
I don't know. They're just.
I mean, if you guys are
I'm
hungry,
here to
there's
chop
a
down a very
grocery
awkward
store
tree.
down the road. There's a grocery
Very
store
awkward
down
tree
the
for you
road.
to
Very
see, so
sad.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
grocery
that's
store
like-
down there too.
All right, here's my problem.
I tell you what the problem is.
You guys don't know about
I
grocery
just
stores.
scoured through them a little bit. Some of them, I don't know what happened to the rest of their britches.
And they're mighty,
I didn't see any of these.
they're mighty poor.
I didn't even see so much as a knife hanging off their side, nor a hatchet.
This is my knife.
That's illegal. You don't carry
Wait.
guns around.
I thought
That's
this
illegal.
had the bears.
Wait, what did you what?
For.
Carrying guns around is illegal. That's a federal
That's
crime.
what
That's a
What's
federal
that?
crime.
I mean, only if you do.
It's $17.99.
You
Travel in a
probably
time
need
machine.
to
Focus.
It's illegal.
back east. This is nothing but gun territory out here. Guns and traps. There's Indians out here. You guys, you have to take care of yourselves.
This is my
Watch
knife.
your kids.
This is my weapon.
There's bears,
I have my
there's
weapon.
panthers, there's Indians, and actually there are some bad white folks.
Just some renegades of any kind.
Riley, are you sure you have
I
some?
have my weapon.
Some
All right.
Let's get a weapon.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
all